Welcome to the Rhythms of New York. I'm Dave Brodsky, the host and producer.
And I'm Selena Bosque, the co-host.
The Rhythms of New York is a television show about the sights, the sounds, the culture, the rhythms of New York.
Well, we'll have different artists from the city come in and give us a piece of their world, live music.
Our guest tonight is a fantastic singer-songwriter named Markeisha Ensley. We met Markeisha several weeks ago. We went down to Central Park, did some footage of Markeisha, and we have some of that on our website, which you can take a look at.
She was so warm and loving, and what she does is amazing to me. I grew up with music, so I respect the live music. I didn't sing, so I don't know what it is to play piano and sing at the same time. It's amazing talent, and I hope that you enjoyed as much as we did.
Markeisha will be one of the guests that we'll be having on the Rhythms of New York. We chose her as the guest tonight because we love her music, we love her sounds, and we know that the audience will like her music as well. She's a very nice person to know. She has a website, she has a MySpace page, and at the end of the show, during the credits, you will see the Rhythms of New York website and Markeisha's information in case you want to get in contact with her.
And not only Markeisha, but if you feel that you have talent and you want to show it, you can always contact us and we'll meet with you, do the same thing, interview, whatever venue you want us to go to, we'll go and then put you on a show.
I've been in the music business for 20 years, at least 20 years.
Just about?
Just about 20 years. I've seen it all. I've done bookings, I've done management, I've done promotion, I've done publicity. One of my acts even won a Grammy Award. And we have a fantastic actress here. Name is
Selena Bosque.
Selena Bosque.
It's Selena Bosque.
Selena Bosque. Don't forget, I always
right.
make a mistake. That's why I call her C.
He'll get it right.
But she's a fantastic actress. Tell our audience what you've done, Selena. Selena, right?
Selena. Thank you very much. It's Latin. I did public service announcement for AIDS. I'm currently on a TV show called Hood Life TV. It was on BronxNet. We're moving up in the world. We're going to New York City, Channel 25. And still kicking it, still auditioning, still trying to do the grind, so that's why I respect the live artists, because I myself am a live artist. I market myself. I am my own talent, so I respect it. It's a lot of work, but fun.
She's very, very good, and she's our host, and we hope that you enjoy us.
Thank you, Dave.
And we want you to write into us and issue comments and call us up. You want to be on the show? Call us up. You want to talk to me? Call me up. You want to talk to Selena?
Look me up on the email. Call Dave.
But we're here for you. This is your program. Tell us what you want to see. And again, today's TV guest is Markeisha Ensley, a fantastic keyboard player, and she'll be playing a number of her tunes from her album, Ready.
She writes her own music, so that's kind of excellent, because I don't even barely read a script. I have to go to classes to learn how to do that, so she can come up with the stuff, and we'll get later on into finding out what her motivations is and how she does it, because it's magical to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Markeisha Ensley.
The sun upon my face, see how it lights the way. It penetrates through this place, so I can dream all day. And you whispered in my ear, in a voice I'd been longing to hear. It was on that perfect day you came and lifted me away. Now I can't describe how inside I feel renewed every time my foolish eyes look upon you. So what can I say? What can I possibly do to prove I am worthy of you. And oh, absolutely amazing, completely captivating, ever alluring, all enduring, yes, that is your love. So this is how it shall end, as something enchanting begins. Oh, it's much more than I thought it could be, and I adore you. You're lovely to me. Ooh, I can't describe how inside I feel renewed every time my foolish eyes look upon you. So what can I say? What can I possibly do? Yeah, to prove I am worthy of you. Now I can't describe how inside I feel renewed every time my foolish eyes look upon you. So what can I say? What can I possibly do to prove I am worthy of you? But no, I can't describe how inside I feel renewed every time my foolish eyes look upon you. So what can I say? What can I possibly do to prove I'm worthy of you?
You're watching the Rhythms of New York. I'm Dave Brodsky.
And I'm Selines Bosque.
And the woman sitting between us is the lovely, the talented Ms. Markeisha Ensley.
Hello.
Hi, good to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime, you're welcome. Well, we have a few questions, if you don't mind, of course. People want to get to know who is Markeisha.
And why they should love Markeisha, because we love Markeisha.
Because we love you to death, girl.
And if you know Markeisha, you love Markeisha.
Definitely. Can you let everyone know how you started with the songwriting and singing?
Yeah, well, when I was little, it's actually kind of funny because I first started singing when I was in church, and I started singing because my mom forced me to be in the choir when I didn't want to be, and but I found that I really loved singing more than anything, so I'm thankful to her for that. But when I first started songwriting, I was in college, and I just found that I always would love to write poetry, and I started playing piano, and it just kind of came from there.
Oh, that's amazing. Dave, did you want to ask her anything?
Well, can you tell me something about your CD?
Well, on the CD, this is my debut CD called Ready, and it has 9 songs on it that I wrote myself, and it's kind of just songs about being on a journey, about love and joy and pain and heartache and, you know, everything that everybody usually goes through.
It's all personal stuff, right?
It's all personal. I mean, music is very therapeutic and personal for me. So, you know, I hope if someone listens to my music that they're going to be inspired or encouraged or healed or they're able to commiserate or whatever. But I just love writing music so much because it is a way to get out those feelings.
You play a lot around New York City, don't you?
I do. I play at Waltz Astoria. I've played at the Bitter End, at the Cutting Room. I'm going to be playing in Brooklyn soon.
Brooklyn, USA.
Brooklyn, USA, yeah.
Hey, folks, you have to check out her website. When she's playing, you have to come down and see her.
Yes, you do.
And when you come up to her, tell her that you saw her on the Rhythms of New York and buy her a CD.
Please.
Markeisha, I grew up with music, but I grew up in the band aspect of it. So we had notes and everything was directed, but this is just fresh off. Where do you get your, I know you said through the love and pain, but what's your process when you actually get started writing?
Well, you know, a lot of times what happens is I'll hear something, I'll hear a line, someone will say something, I'll be watching a movie, whatever, and something triggers something in me. And usually I'll jot that down and I want to start writing about that idea. Or a lot of times I get melody ideas when I'm in the shower. For some reason, there's something very calming about being in the shower, and I hear stuff all the time.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah,
so,
I hear that a lot.
you know, I tend to like to write the music first. That comes first for me usually, and then, you know, I'll write the lyrics, whatever the song is about. You know, it's a process sometimes that you can suffer from writer's block occasionally, and you know, you have to work through that. And I've been writing for several years now, so I've definitely learned a little bit more about what makes a song a great song when you hear it. You know, some of my favorite artists, like Donny Hathaway, he was an amazing songwriter and arranger, and sometimes I will listen to some of his music and he was just a genius. So I kind of want to get to that point in my career where I can put together some music like Donny used to.
Definitely. Do you test it out? I mean, do you go to friends or family and say, hey, I want to run this by you? Do you do that?
Or public performances as well?
Definitely. I try out new stuff at shows all the time.
What type of feedback do you get?
You know, it's usually positive. You can tell right away if someone's into the music, because generally people will tend to come and tell you what songs they liked, and it's similar. A lot of times people have the same reactions a lot of times to music when it really works. I mean, it's the same, you know, for me when I listen to a song, right away I can hear whether there's something in it that I really like right away. And, you know, I think a lot of people, we can all hear there's something particular about a song that draws us into it.
You just catch on to
Has anybody
it.
ever come up to you and said, that song is about me?
You know, no. But the funny thing is, I was at a show and someone was talking about relationships, and something dawned on me that no matter what kind of relationship you're in, whether it turns out great or if it doesn't, you always get really, really good material. So it's the one thing that you can always count on. You know, I have several songs in there that's written about one person or somebody else, and a lot of times when I sing my songs, it takes me back to whoever I wrote it for or whatever time I was going through in my life. So it's great. It's a really wonderful thing to be able to create music, and it personally brings me so much joy, and I love doing it more than anything.
So now you're here, and obviously you're touring as well. We spoke about
you're going down to Nashville, aren't you?
I'm going to Nashville in the summer to play a couple shows down there.
That's amazing and awesome.
Yeah, I love it down there. And Nashville is great because they have a great songwriting community, so it's a lot of fun.
And so what do you think you want to do from Nashville and on? Like, what are your major goals that you want to achieve?
Well, you know, right now I'm in the writing process for my second CD, so that's definitely on the burner. I would like to do some more recording in the near future. So I have a lot of material that's not recorded yet. And I also, one of my big goals in life is I would love to have a major label artist cut one of my songs. I'm a huge fan of Luther Vandross and all those lovely love songs he put out.
Luther.
Yes.
We love Luther.
Everybody loves Luther.
Everybody loves Luther.
Oh.
Everybody's going to love you too.
Well, you know, that would be fine with me. That's good.
Yeah, I'm sitting there and we're watching you and hearing you, and you know, the eyes well up, and you could tell you get the back of the hair standing up, and someone just
But she's
gets
playing
into
the
you.
music, and she's feeling the music when she's playing the music.
Beautiful.
And you know what? We're feeling your music.
We really are at Rhythms of New York. what do you want to tell someone out there who might be contemplating, songwriting or singing, whether it's a young child or someone my age? What advice would you give them?
Well, first of all, I would just say, follow your bliss. If it's what makes you happy, then go for it, because, you only have one life to live, so do what you love. It'll make you happy. And, make sure that you know the business side of things, because
That's very important.
Very important.
Especially in these days when the music industry is going downhill.
Yeah, and with the internet, it's possible to do a lot of the things yourself that the record label used to do.
Right.
So
This is one of the reasons why the music industry is going downhill.
It's true.
Because you don't need a major record label anymore. You can do this yourself.
Yeah,
And you've done it yourself, and you are successful at doing this.
It's true, and it's a lot to take on. I mean, because the record label was there for a reason, because it's a lot of work. But just stay aware of what's going on, and I feel like personally, it's about 60% business and 40% creative talent.
Exactly.
So it's a very good thing to be aware of what's going on in the music business right
Absolutely.
now, and just to protect
And
yourself.
it changes so fast also.
Changes. I feel like I'm having a hard time keeping up with everything that's going on with the internet. But
6 months ago, it was completely different. 6 months from now, we don't even know what's going to happen. We do know that what's important is that good music is what people want to hear. And Markeisha Ensley, you make good music.
Thank you. Thank you.
People want to hear
pleasure
your
to
music
hear
and
you.
want to come out to see you play.
I would love that.
I'm pretty sure after this, the word's going to spread around about you, and your talent is so amazing to do what you do. I mean, I'm an actress. I get a script. I, do what the director tells me. We have some leeway, but to do what she does, I respect that so much. That's why I wanted to do the show with Dave. It's so beautiful to just sit there, watch the raw talent, hear it, and know where she came from and where she's going. So I want to see you in the next couple of months.
Thank you.
Do you prefer intimate venues or larger venues?
I like the intimate venues. I really like to...
Because your music is meant for that.
Yeah, I enjoy trying to connect with people, so I like the smaller venues, definitely. I do.
What's your favorite venue in New York?
Honestly, I love Waltz Astoria. I love the food. I love the atmosphere.
You play there once a month, don't you?
Generally once a month, once every other month. Yeah, it's a great place. I mean, Song is the owner there, and she's a wonderful lady and very kind, and their food is delicious. Great music. It's really fun.
Well, we really love having you on the show today, and we know that our audience wants to hear more from you, so we're going to have another couple of tunes. Can you tell us what you're going to be playing next?
The next song I'm going to be playing is off of my CD. It's called Spend My Life. It's a song that I wrote about love. And, it was inspired by Luther Vandross and all his wonderful
Luther's
songs.
music.
Luther's music. There's just nothing like it. So it's my Luther song if he was still here.
Make sure you go out and buy her CD. It's called Ready by Markeisha Ensley.
Markeisha is coming up right now.
Remembering the day you said, baby, it's okay, and love walked through the door with the words not heard before. All I wanted and more. Now look what you've done to me. You take my breath away every time I see your face. I'm amazed, 'cause I never thought you'd know my heart so very well. My angel, I know the truth. I could spend my life loving you. Good morning with a smile. Can we stay here for a while? There's There's no place I'd rather be. It's like we're drifting through a dream. With you I am complete. Now look what you've done to me. You take my breath away every time I see your face. I'm amazed, 'cause I never thought you'd know my heart so very well. My angel, I can't deny the truth. I could spend my life loving you. And you're my escape from this day to day. And I am leveled by the strength of your gaze. And simply you've come to mean everything to me. Yes, I can't believe what you have done to me. You take my breath away every time I see your face. I'm amazed, 'cause I never thought you'd know my heart so very well. My angel, I know the truth. I could spend my life loving you. I'll spend my life loving you.
Lovely, lovely, Markeisha.
Thank you.
You're watching Markeisha Ensley on the Rhythms of New York.
Thank you for being here. We love, 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 love
Thanks
music.
for having me.
Make sure you get Markeisha Ensley. This is Ready, her album.
Thank you, Markeisha.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Thanks.
Soft as silk, rushing along my thigh, smooth like wine, tickling my tongue as the night unwinds. That's what it's like, loving you. Loving you. My world simply exists just to love you. When upon my lips a sweet tender kiss, cool against my skin, flush from the heat rising within. That's what it's like, loving you. Loving you. My world simply exists just to love you. And same as the moonlight washes over the night, it surrounds my body, fills it all up inside, till I come undone. Oh baby, that's what it's like, trembling beneath as it overtakes me. It captures my breath. I'm conscious loving you. My world simply exists just to love you, loving you.